Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another review by me, yours truly. So today we will be reviewing the Cooler Master MM711 gaming mouse, and we'll overview the entire external features and internal features of this mouse and come to a conclusion whether it is the right mouse for you. So without further ado, let's roll the intro. Right out of the box, this mouse only weighs about 60 grams, and this is thanks to the overall design body and also the shell which is used for the mouse. It is accompanied with a feature called the honeycomb shell for this entire build of this mouse, where it not only reduces the filler weight of the shell but also provides a certain amount of ventilation for your palms to prevent overall too much sweating when having an intense time in games. Aside from that, it also comes in a pretty standard ambidextrous shape layout, where it has 6 buttons: the left and right button, middle scroll wheel, the DPI button, and the 2 side buttons for forward and back if you're using Internet Explorer or Google Chrome. Who uses Internet Explorer these days? I should have said that. Google. Aside from that, we can also take a look at the size of the mouse, which is, in my opinion, a little bit small, as my hands are considered large. And with that in mind, depending on your type of grip that you use every time you use a mouse, it may affect your gameplay or the overall functionality of the mouse for you as an individual. For an example, I am a claw grip user. Therefore, my hands look like a claw whenever I use a mouse. So with this, it might look like it's comfortable, but because of its small size, for me it is not that suitable. But for people who have medium-sized hands who use claw grip or palm grip meaning you use your palm to overall enclose the mouse and use your 2 fingers, your pointing finger and middle finger this way, it will be significantly more comfortable when it comes to using those types of grips for this mouse. From the box itself, it is stated that this is what the braided cable is considered ultra weave cable for significant ease when it comes to swiping. This is especially interesting when it comes to gaming and people who play fast-paced first-person shooters such as CSGO, Valorant, and all the fast-paced games, as mentioned in the box from Cooler Master itself. This particular feature is able to reduce the weight of the mouse and significantly improve the swiping capabilities of this mouse, therefore reducing friction for the mouse when it comes to playing games. Another exterior feature that can be taken into consideration is that Cooler Master has implemented very decent and very large Teflon feet on this mouse. Not only does it improve the glide, but it also barely provides weight to the mouse as it's Teflon, and the glide of the mouse itself is actually really smooth, especially on different materials and mouse pads. Now, with most of the external features out of the way, let's try to focus on to the internal features of this mouse, which is going to be really interesting because this mouse packs a lot of internal features. So to start things off with the internal features, we have, of course, Cooler Master always is ready when it comes to RGB. Their cases have RGB. Everything that's based on Cooler Master has RGB, so the mouse is no different. It has its RGB accents and lights, 16.8 million colors available to your perusal, and your own specifications on how you want it to work. The Cooler Master MM711 mouse, the lifespan and quality is assured by Cooler Master itself, as Each one of these switches are configured with the very well-known Omron switches. They have a 20 million click lifespan, therefore giving you a very decently durable mouse that is capable of withstanding intense amount of gaming. Aside from the 20 million click life cycle of this entire mouse and the switches available inside, this particular mouse also has adjustable DPI with the highest DPI settings leading all the way to 16,000 DPI, which is, I don't know who uses 16,000. I probably use it whenever I play RTS games, but I don't know who else uses 16k DPI. So yes, it has adjustable DPI up to 16,000, and in between the numbers vary. And to wrap things up, we have the different variations that Cooler Master has made for the M711. So the one that we have for showcase right now is the glossy finish, and it comes in white. We also have a matte black, where it has the matte texture. And let's just say if you're into classic colors and feeling of, you know, the old 90s mouse, we also have the limited edition retro edition, which is actually kind of nice. Aside from that, everything else is available at Kimitech. Do drop by our Facebook page and ask for any inquiries for our available products. So in conclusion, is this mouse your kind of mouse? So in my opinion, it's not for me, because as a person, as an individual, it's not for me. But for people who have medium-sized hands onwards, there is a really good possibility for you to enjoy the ambidextrous shape of this mouse and also the features that it has. Considering that it has the honeycomb shell design, this will help with ventilation for your palms, and it prevents any excessive sweating when you're having intense games. And also it is very comfortable for people who have small and medium hands, as I mentioned, especially those who enjoy using claw and palm grip. So with that said, if you have small and medium hands, this is the mouse for you. And I can assure you the quality is amazing. As mentioned before, it has Omron switches with the 20 million life cycle span. So with the conclusion out of the way, I guess that wraps up for our review of the Cooler Master MM711 mouse. So if you like the video, do give a thumbs up. Do leave a comment if we missed out on anything, or you would like us to, you know, or you would recommend us any future products that we would like to review. And also don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you'll be alerted and also notified of our future uploads. So until then, take care, have a great time. Kimitech out.